My name is Jim Krebs. I got interested in the war when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. And my twin brother and I were in the 10th grade of high school, and we wanted to enlist, and Mom and Dad said they didn't want to lose all four of their boys. Well, this was quite a jolt to us. We didn't realize we wouldn't be able to serve together. So we went back home. We talked Mom into writing a letter saying that it was all right with her if we served together, if they would permit it. And from there they sent us to Fort Riley, Kansas, where we took our basic training together. And then they sent us down to Camp McCain, Mississippi on maneuvers as if you were actually in the war. One group fighting against the other. Well, there they started separating my brother and I. Every now and then, of course, our troops would come back together, and then we could communicate then, and we got to thinking, we got to figure out some way to get back together. Our bazooka team got killed, and both guys got killed, and they asked for volunteers. They gave us 3 shells to fire into one of the pillboxes to see if we could at least hit the target. Well, I made a mistake of putting 2 out of 3 right in the opening where the machine gunner was at. So they said, "You're it." So they gave me the chance to pick my one that loaded my bazooka, so I picked my twin brother. We prayed all the time, night and day. I mean, you know, you never knew when the next bullet or shell was going to hit you, and you wanted to be prepared. We went clear through the Battle of the Bulge, 42 days and nights. We got down to one area. The Germans were up on the hill, and the machine guns and tanks and mortars started dropping on our outfit and just killing a lot of our guys and wounding them. So we volunteered as a bazooka team to go up against the enemy fire and see if we could clear the area out. We got up there, and of course we didn't know at that time, but we ran across 4 tanks, eliminated them, ran across 2 machine gun nests and took care of that, and took care of 1 mortar position. Then I saw my brother running to my right front, and I saw him drop. I knew something had happened, so I dropped down beside him. And he was out cold, and I could see he was pretty well wounded. And I revived him, and we talked a little bit, and then we actually had a chance to say a prayer together. And about that time, I was laying there shielding his body, and a bullet went through my hip into his body. And when I heard him moan, I figured I better get us both off of that field, or we never would have made it otherwise. So I picked him up and started forward, and a mortar shell dropped behind me, and I felt a sting in my back. But I was worried more about my brother than what I had in my back. So I got him up to the aid station, but he had died by the time I got him up there. And it took us the whole day to clear out the area before they could take us back to base hospital. And when I got back there, they dug 18 pieces of shrapnel out of my back. The commanding officer didn't tell us at the time, but later on, I was awarded Jack and I both were awarded the Silver Star Medal for that action because he said we had saved a lot of lives. We often wondered if we were ever going to get out of the war. And we figured somebody had to die in our place for us to get out of the war. But I never dreamed it was going to be my twin brother. That's a tough one. The flag to me is as precious as the freedom that the flag stands for. And it's as precious to me as the thousands of lives that have been lost defending her. It's that important to me, and it gave me a value of life that I could have never gotten any other way. It gave me a value of my Lord, my family, my friends, loved ones, especially my country and my flag. And what more could I ask?